2nd, 2022. I'm not sitting around and doing nothing. I am sitting around and I'm witnessing things that I don't really want to know. But I'm in what they call, I hear that Britain calls this a Union Jack. If that's some worldly knowledge, I'm assuming at that point. I'm watching Channel 7 at noon, and I'm like, oh boy. There is a National Parks uniformed representative in New York City. Looks nothing familiar, might I add. And they're raising a rainbow flag in Christopher Park on a federal pole, it says. And they overturned, or they're just not listening to something Trump era. And I'm like, I mean, again, like, what is this? Where are the systems? Like, where are the framers? Where is Thomas Jefferson? Like, his descendant. I know that he's somewhere in the world. I mean, like, is he aware of what they are doing inside North America? I mean, especially inside New York? I mean, at like a federal level, I have nothing to do with this. I don't know, like, how do you report, like, that they're destroying things that were put in place for, I don't know what reason. But they say that this is what you gather under, and that there's some kind of protection in using that symbol, supposedly. There was a pledge made. I'm really confused at descendants and antecedents and, like, a hometown team. I'm stranded by myself looking for my forever family, but I really can't find a single member when I look up at this television screen of, like, who do you call or inform? Like, this is wrong. That's the program. Now this is what it says.
History in Greenwich Village this Pride Month. The first flag.
Like, for me, like, knowing that there's somebody that invested a whole lot of stuff in this. I don't know for what purpose, what reason, whatever, but it's a big to-do when I turn the television on and people live and serve and die for this particular Union Jack. That's why I'm wearing black, for all the service members I never got to meet but might have lost along the way while I'm watching this horror show unfold. And I'm like, these displays of, is it anarchy? Why would they want to tear down what was the construct of... But then again, the way that it's been being played out in this last 4 decades that I've been here, and 7 since Lynn have been here, where, they literally have, in like a fallout position while dogfights going on, and it's like, where's the social framework? Where did the social engineers go? Like, it doesn't look anything like it used to.
Celebrating Pride is finally flying high on federal land. The flagpole is in Christopher Park.
She said federal land. That frightens me.
Park, across the street from the iconic Stonewall Inn, which has been at the forefront of the LGBTQ rights movement since 1969.
Together, let the raising of the flag on this historic ground.
Now, fully uniformed and hired into another position I didn't even know existed or was available to me, which is called a National Parks service. So in her uniform, in some, there's tenants in common at the moment. I've got some JTWROS, I thought, in like Big Brother whatever, that might need to know a couple things, because are the daily updates like not getting through? Well, I mean, it just looks like there's so many daily fires going on, and like, now Park Service is involved in, like, I.
Round inspire passion and commitment from this and future generations. There's no turning back.
This was a huge moment. This flag-raising ceremony is part of the recent reversal of a Trump-era decision that did not allow certain flags, like an LGBTQ pride flag, to be flown on federal flagpoles. Channel 7 and ABC 7 New York is your home for all things pride, capping off with coverage.
And again, JTWROS, LGBTQ, for me, is not the same as it is for the civil unrest and the civil disobedient. So I'm a little confused on how they're making these whatevers in this TIC, and tenants in common of, we really have nothing in common. Like, I have nothing in common with any of the locals. I mean, I'm, especially in this particular area, I have found very little human interaction where there was some common ground. It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza. It's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy is broken, and it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.